translation of notes on a translation of a very ancient Sanskrit text, the Panchatantra. First, who does not love his own blemished body, decrepit, blemished, queer, what the lion said in that self-loving time, love your faults by default.
Against a barrage of criticism, Rayo's charismatic lion, Eduardo Paez, says he loves the city as he loves his own body. He added, clearly it's worth it. He dresses in jeans and weather-beaten shirt with rolled-up sleeves. So foreign journalists always end up praising him.
The king incarnates all the gods. An acousmatic sound heard by a jackal, haunted by hunger. This wardrobe was not full of fat. This wardrobe's hollow sounding was portent of an undiscovered nothing.
There was a jackal, abandoned by all the America's Republicans. He sniffed around, looking for a war drum full of fat. Another recent defector, looking for some realism in the guy, says, life is about self-preservation. At least it was, up until last week.
Verses on the supreme importance of money. This is about a man who loses friends once he becomes poor. This is statecraft. Make fables for little princes. This is but training the mind to glory. This is money, current in our appliances.
Financial Times reports on the supreme importance of money. FTSE 100 plus 53.1. FTSE 250 plus 22.03. S&P 500 plus 18.62. Dow Jones plus 191.48. Nikkei minus 0.44. Extra DAX plus 139.35.
Next are the kinds of people who must be treated with deceit. So you can proceed in straightforwardness to Brahmins, gods, teachers and yourself, but to all other creatures you must proceed with deceit, like to foe or false friend, to females, particularly her for sale. The man so simple as to give straightforward conduct does not live. So, a slave woman is the most particularly requiring of deceit, the most particularly dangerous. So, be true to yourself.
British farmers are used to being treated with deceit, so much so that they treat themselves with deceit. The future of farming in the UK after Brexit, which so many farmers believe in and voted for with zeal, is uncertain. Most farmers don't want to have a subsidy, Mrs. Ox, Deputy President of the National Farmers Union, told the Financial Times, but the market has got to function. Mr. Woodpecker, farmer from Somerset, said, I don't trust anyone except Brahmins, gods, teachers, and myself.
Selling human flesh. This is a job for a Brahmin. A man who had lost his money by the name of Jewel is instructed to club a Jain monk who appears to him in a dream and instructs him to club him over the head and gold coins will appear. He does so, and while he does, a barber who is doing the nails of his wife at the time sees this and then tries to copy it by inviting a crowd of monks to his house, then clubbing them on the head, killing some and injuring others. The injured ones testify against the barber and he is duly impaled. This was ill-advised behaviour on the barber's part. No showery coins, all ill-advised micro-violence.
The chief crow fell ill, and the minister Robin, who happened to be a doctor, said that he'd developed a viral infection, and he should expect to be back to normal health in 3 or 4 days. But he was ill-advised by the robin and the attending swallows. He was pronounced dead 2 weeks later.
A king's diet. Viands, unctuous, tender, melting in the mouth. Viands prepared from the flesh of the choicest creatures of land, water and air, seasoned furthermore with sugar, pomegranate, ginger and pepper. This was told by the louse creep to the flea leap, who was competing for a place in the king's bed. She says to him, I have tasted everything he tasted. Now you want to taste him too?
A pig's life that we all can learn from. So, the pig whose life was affectionately chronicled for 6 months is no more. We knew Pig 2.0's cozy routine at Bruton Farm would come to this a humane death in a local slaughterhouse, the pigeon said. No details are revealed.
Finally, real ambition demands bloodshed. So when deciding to wage a war, consider that a king unbesmirched by the blood of foes is insufficient in ambition, inglorious. Like Himmler loved the Bhagavad Gita, the transcendental violence once removed, a mystic. You could say he was ambitious.
The Battle of Aleppo. Political solutions emerge from mercilessness. Then there is a little left to destroy. In a ferocious fight for Aleppo, the seagull's army, the lion's forces, and the rebels met for weeks, shaping up the biggest battle in 6 years. There is a little left in Aleppo to be destroyed. Waves upon wave of seagull jets, the mules, the cats, the peacocks, and the lice have all been meeting here. Diplomacies are being led by mercilessness as everyone keeps losing and Aleppo loses more than anyone else.